Alright, what's up guys? This is Cain with XBLA Fans. Gonna give you guys a quick taste of Acorn Assault, Rodent Revolution. So this game comes from Hightail Studios and will be available on January 11th for $9.99. So obviously there's a campaign and local multiplayer only, unfortunately. So I'm not going to show that off right now. And in the campaign there are 5 different acts, each with 5 different levels. I've currently completed the first act, and I'm actually going to show you some gameplay from the last level. I'm going to mostly cut any story stuff just because I don't want to ruin anything for anyone. And we're just going to give you guys kind of a quick taste of what this game is like. So it's a strategy game with fairly simple rules. So you get cards at the beginning of each turn, and then you can play them, and when they kind of match 3, they upgrade themselves. And that mechanic is actually pretty cool. And I'm hoping they do a little bit more with it than what I've seen so far. But I don't want to get too much into like my opinions on this game. You guys will be able to see me stream it on Wednesday. So I'll be showing the full game off at 9 p.m. EST on Wednesday the 11th, which is the release day. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm looking forward to playing more of it and seeing how the game evolves after this first act. But as far as this first act, here's just kind of what's happening. You know, like on my first turn, I didn't really have much I could do. He's already got some troops down. I just kind of wanted to survive and hopefully not have them all die. So you can see when he combined 3 of a kind, those troops became the stronger guy. So instead of being the pistol dudes, they now have the like full-on rifle. Makes them a little more useful, a little stronger. They can kind of blow through better levels of cover. So if you notice on the cover, there is, you know, the barrels, and then there's also the sandbags. The sandbags are obviously the stronger one. So periodically on my turn, you might notice that there are acorns on the ground. I can pick those up, and what that's going to let me do is it's going to let me upgrade my soldiers to make them stronger. So I'm going to do more damage this turn. The reason I did that is I want to make sure I can blow through the cover and still kill those 2 soldiers. So by doing that, I get rid of both his people. So that's kind of the thing you got to be careful with. Whenever you do upgrade your little guys, it does make them easier to kill. Like, not necessarily easier to kill, but the fact that they're no longer in 3 different rows now, and they're only in 1, makes it easier to just take that one guy out with, like, a strong soldier. Kind of like what I just did. So, like, I don't know what the optimal strategy for this game is. I haven't really had a hard time with it yet, so I'm hoping it gets a little more in-depth when, you know, you move along, since I'm just still in the early parts. But it kind of definitely seems like that could be a strategic element in just having to be careful with how you set your stuff up. So one cool thing about this is as long as it makes 3, it doesn't really matter if they're in a line. Which it took me a little bit to figure that out, but once I did, it's definitely been useful. Because, you know, like right here, I'm able to make 3 dudes. And they'll pop into that guy. So if I can somehow create 3 of those rifle guys, I get another upgrade, which I believe I do at the end of this video, so I'll get to show you guys that at the end. Same thing goes for the cover as well. If you make 3 of a kind with the cover, you're going to get stronger cover. And this is the taxman. So if you notice at the end of my turn every single time, he's basically taking money from me. He kind of sucks. Nobody wants the taxman to take money from them. It's just like, nah. So, like, I don't know. This game seems to have some nods to kind of, you know, a lot of different things. Like, so far I've seen, you know, like French Revolution references, American Revolution references, and Monty Python references, which just kind of seems out there for that one, but who knows? I believe it's supposed to be a historically inaccurate version of the French Revolution as told by squirrels, which is, I don't know, something a little special. So let's just see. Like I said, these battles seem to take about 5 minutes or so, depending on how fast you go. Obviously, there is a timer at the top, though I haven't actually noticed that in the past, because I don't think I've ever had it hit 0. So once you do click something, I don't think there is a way to deselect it. Right there, I actually realized I didn't need to upgrade my attack, and was kind of hoping I could do defense and give my my building some more health. It worked out okay in the end, because we're going to be able to take this guy out on the next turn because of that. So, like, if you notice, I'm actually set up pretty well to be able to upgrade my my 3 rifle guys into a bomber. So like that's kind of just been my strategy in general, is anytime I can take out multiple units of his, I kind of like try to make that a priority. And when I can't, I kind of just set myself up. Obviously he took out my dudes because he's not a nice person. So like the computer's going to try to step you up a little bit here and make things a little bit harder. Boom. I actually am looking forward to streaming this. Like I said, I'll be streaming it Wednesday, the 11th at 9 p.m. EST on twitch.tv/XBLA fans. We stream all the new ID at Xbox games and other indie games as well when they come out, as well as some other, you know, major AAA releases as well. Obviously, XBLA fans in general focuses on indie titles, so we like to show off cool stuff like this that you might not see otherwise. So we should be making a bomber this turn, I'm hoping. I think this is the finishing blow. I think we're going to take this guy out. As you can see, the, you know, combat's pretty simplistic. It's more or less, you know, just first row shoots, second row shoots, third row shoots, fourth row shoots, fifth row shoots. And, you know, like if someone's in a line, you hit them. As long as you have enough damage to break the cover, on the little cards you actually will notice it kind of says how much like health and damage they have, which I think that's kind of cool. So we got our little bomber guy. He's gonna hopefully do some work for us. So I believe the different enemies will each have a different kind of like perk in a sense. Like I said, this guy's the tax man. He takes money away from me. I believe the next one I glanced at already was going to be able to build more defenses quicker than I can. The achievements on this game are going to be very easy, very quick. So if that's something you care about, you're going to be able to do that pretty fast. So this is Cain with XBLA fans. I just want to say thank you again for checking out this video.